Hello out there, my name is DJ Bizon. I'm here to be your DJ, your half host, half DJ for this 2020 Mandy Awards. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here early. You didn't have to be here this early, but because you are, I'm going to play some music for you for the next half hour to get us ready for this show. So you can just relax where you are. We're going to have some live portions. We're going to have some virtual portions, so it's going to be a great time. I'm just glad to be here with you. I'm excited to be here with you because we're going to celebrate some change makers in our community. So it's going to be a great thing. So again, just hang out and enjoy the music. Once again, I'm DJ Bizon. Gonna have a great time for this next half hour. Let's do it. Come on.
I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. Look at you, feel something, tell me. You're the kind of guy I should come move on.
If you are just joining, once again, I'm DJ Bizon. You are here at the 2020 Mandy Awards. You are here a little early, and that's okay. Because of that, you're going to enjoy some great music, a lot of throwbacks, a lot of remixes, just a lot of fun to get us ready for the show. We have so many awards to give away, so many exciting announcements, so it's going to be a great time. Once again, this is the 2020 Mandy Awards.
With what you're going through, I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. Down with you. It's true. I wanna be down. I know it all falls down. I'm telling you, it all falls down. When it all falls down. I'm telling you, it all falls down. When it all falls down. I'm telling you, it all falls
Come on, we're just having a good time here at the 2020 Mandy Awards. Let's go.
Out across the nighttime, city winks a sleepless eye. Hear her voice shake my window, sweet seducing sighs. Get me out to the nighttime, for walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do it that way? If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why?
Once again, welcome to the 2020 Mandy Awards. I'm DJ Bizon. Welcome to my house. Again, this event is live. It's a little virtual. It's a little mixture of both. and we're here to celebrate the change makers in our community this evening. So thank you for being here again. Thank you for being here early, because I got some great music for you. I'm your DJ for this evening, so stay tuned as we get closer to announcing this year's winner live. Let's go.
This feels like summer. Boy, you make me feel so alive. Just be my lover. Boy, you lead me to paradise.
Through drought and famine, natural disasters, my baby has been around for me. Kingdoms are falling, angels be calling. None of that could ever make me believe. Yeah. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Who would have thought I'd get you? Can we just talk? Can we just talk about where we're going before we get lost? Maybe our thoughts can't ever be one without knowing. I've never felt like this before. I apologize if I'm moving too far. Can we just talk? Can we just talk? Figure out where we're going. Yeah. Started off right, I can see it in your eyes. I can tell that you want me. What's been on your mind? There's no reason we should hide. Tell me something I ain't heard before. Oh, I've been dreaming about it, and it's you I'm on. So stop thinking about it. Can we just talk? Can we just talk? Talk about where we're going before we get lost. Maybe I thought never be going on. I've never felt like this before. I apologize if I'm moving too far. Can we just talk? Can we just talk? Figure out where we're going. Send me your location. Let's focus on communicating, 'cause I just need the time and place to come through. Send me your location. Let's ride the vibration.
Once again, I'm DJ Bizon here. It's the 2020 Mandy Awards. Thank you for being here this evening. We're going to get to the awards shortly, so just stay tuned and enjoy the music.
To me, this is new to you initially. I didn't wanna fall, but you gathered my attention. It was all for you. So don't take advantage. Don't leave my heart damaged. To understand that things go a little bit better when you plan it. Oh, so won't you send me your location? Let's focus on communicating, 'cause I just need the time and place to come through. Send me your location. Let's ride the vibrations. I don't need nothing else. I don't wanna fall in love off a subtweet. So let's be personal. I got a lot of cool spots that we can go. Tell me what's the move, and I got.
Here it is, a groove slightly transformed. Just a bit of a break from the norm. Just a little something to break the monotony of all that hardcore dance that has gotten to be a little bit out of control. It's cool to dance, but what about a groove that soothes and moves romance? Give me a soft, subtle mix, and if it ain't broke, then don't try to fix it. And think of the summers of the past. Adjust the bass and let the Alpine blast. Pop in my CD and let me run around and put your car on cruise and lay back, cause it's summertime.
Good evening out there and welcome to the 2020 Mandy Awards. I'm your DJ for this evening, DJ Bizon. If you are here right now, you're here a little early, so that means you get to enjoy this music that I'm playing. And I just want to say the 2020 Mandy's is sponsored by U.S. Bank, so thank you to U.S. Bank for being the main presenting sponsor for this evening's show. We have a lot of great awards to give out, a lot of great things to show you and tell you about what's happening in the community, so stay tuned. Thank you.
He's out and it's sort of a buzz. Back then I didn't really know what it was, but now I see what happened is the way that people respond.
All the single ladies, 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 all the single ladies. Now put your hands up, up in the club, just broke up. I'm doing my own thing. You decided to dip, and now you want to trip, cause another brother noticed me. I'm up on him, he up on me. Don't pay him any attention. Got to cry my tears, get 3 good years. Can't be mad at me. 'Cause if you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. Don't be mad what you see that he want it. If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. Oh, 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 oh. If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. Don't be mad what you see that he want it. If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. I got gloves on my lips, a man on my hips, tatted in my dairy on jeans. Acting up, drink in my cup. I can care less thing. I need no permission. Did I mention? Don't pay him any attention. 'Cause you had to turn, now you're gonna learn what it really feels like to miss me. If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. Don't be mad what you see that he want it. If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. Oh, 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 oh,
Well, I know things might seem strange, but let me know if I'm out of order for stepping to you this way. See, I've been watching you for a while, and I just gotta let you know that I'm really feeling your style. Plus I had to know your name and leave you with my number, and I hope that you would call me someday. If you want, you can give me yours too, and if you don't, well, I ain't mad at you. We can still be cool, girl. I'm not trying to pressure you. Just ain't nothing about me. You ain't even really gotta be my girlfriend. I just wanna know your name.
oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm taking my freedom, pulling it off the shelf, putting it on my chain, when it round my neck. Taking my freedom, putting it in my heart. Wherever I choose to go, it will take me far. I'm living my life like it's gold, 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 living my life like gold. I'm taking my own freedom, putting it in my song, singing loud and strong, moving all day long. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my stroll. I'll be hot stepping, y'all, letting the joy unfold. I'm living my life like it's golden, 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 living my life like it's golden. If I could mail my heart right to you, I would. I'd pack it up Every time I hear your voice and I look.
Once again, good evening and welcome to the 2020 Mandy Awards. I'm DJ Bizon and I'm your DJ for this evening. So thank you truly for tuning in. Hopefully you're enjoying the music as much as I am. I know I'm having a great time listening to some music that I enjoy, so hopefully you enjoy it too. And a special shout out to our presenting sponsor, U.S. Bank. Tonight we will hear from U.S. Bank's Suzanne Zawaska and LISC board chair, Roger Sandell. So I'm ecstatic to be here with you tonight. Stay tuned and let's enjoy the evening.
Sending my love to you.
Let me tell you about this girl, maybe I should. I met her in Philly, and her name was Brown Sugar. See, we be making love constantly, that's why my eyes are a shade black burgundy. The way that we kiss isn't like any other way that I be kissing when I'm kissing, when I'm missing, won't you listen? Brown sugar, babe, I guess high up your love, I don't know how to tell me your brown sugar. I want some of your brown sugar. I want some of your brown sugar.
Get me high. Ooh, I feel like I'm on dope. 'Cause you serve me on a regular. Boy, we need to tie this rope. Before we drift any deeper. Do you not hold me close? Let's take this overboard now. I want you to
Once again, I'm DJ Bizon, just having a great time playing some music for you as we warm up for the 2020 Mandy Awards. Welcome to my house. Glad for you to be here. Yes, we're going to celebrate some change makers in our community tonight, so stay tuned.
I'm searching for a real love, someone to set my heart free. Real love. I'm searching for a real love. Ooh, when I met you, I just knew that you would take my heart and run. Until you told me how you felt for me, you said I'm not the one. So I slowly came to see all of the things that you are made of. And now I hope my dreams and inspiration lead me towards a real love. I'm searching for a real love, someone to set my heart free.
evening again, and welcome to the 2020 Mandy Awards. For those of us who haven't met yet, I am DJ Bizon, here to be your DJ / host a little bit for this evening. So thank you for being here, and thank you again to our presenting sponsor, US Bank. So we are here to celebrate the change makers in our community, so stay tuned as we get closer. We are so much closer to announcing this year's winner, so don't go anywhere. And you will meet our official host, the incredible Shannon Sims, in a few minutes, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Things you do for me, but I know I'm so into you. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Don't know what to do. Boy, you got me so confused. I'm so confused. I don't know what I'm gonna
Of course, I got to throw some Stevie into the mix.
Writings on the wall. Very superstitious. Letters about to fall. 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. You put things in your past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition away.
Chérie, amor, lovely as a summer day. Want to spend my life.
What y'all trying to do? 24 karat legend in air. Head to toe, so clear. Pop, it's showtime. Showtime. Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't Showtime. Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't Showtime. Guess who's back again?
Yes, you heard that right. It is definitely showtime. Once again, I'm DJ Bizon. I'm your DJ for this evening. Thank you for having me. And yes, this is the 2020 Mandy Awards. Welcome. We appreciate everybody out there watching live and virtual. So a special thanks to our presenting sponsor, US Bank. We appreciate your support. So please join me in welcoming our host for this evening, Shannon Sims. Take it away, Shannon.
24 karat magic in the air.
I'm Shannon Sims. I'm an anchor at TMJ4 News, and I'm honored to be your mistress of ceremonies again this year. It really feels great to be back to recognize the incredible work happening right here in Milwaukee neighborhoods. And all of the work we are recognizing was selected pre-pandemic. You will see tonight that the efforts of the organizations and individuals continue to prove their resilience and their commitment to making Milwaukee a better place. Our program tonight is, of course, very different, and modifications have been put in place due to COVID-19. So although we are presenting our speakers virtually, it is no way minimizing the great work of the organizations we are recognizing this evening. Now, to start off tonight's program, here's a special message and greeting from LISC National President and CEO, Maurice Jones.
Welcome to the 2020 Mandy's. I want to say I wish so much that we could be having this celebration, this observance in person, and then I could be right there in Milwaukee with you. But that's not where we are as a country right now. So I also want to say that our thoughts and our prayers go out to all who've been impacted by this pandemic and the recession, and we will keep you in our thoughts and keep you in our prayers, and certainly are hopeful that we will be moving to a new chapter in this journey, a new and better chapter soon. I want to say congratulations to all of the awardees. I want to say congratulations to the city. What we're doing with the Mandy's is celebrating the great work that's coming out of the communities of Milwaukee, and also holding this work up as an example of what we need to try to help replicate all across the great city of Milwaukee. Congrats to the awardees. Thank you to our LISC Milwaukee team once again. And I want to now introduce you to or present our relatively new executive director of LISC Milwaukee, Theo Lipscomb. Theo, take it over. Congrats to all the awardees. Happy 2020 Mandy's. And I look forward to seeing you next year in person so we can do this. Theo, it's on you.
Thank you, Maurice. I'm excited to join LISC Milwaukee. We have a talented team here and the entire LISC family throughout the country. Tonight is the Milwaukee Awards for Neighborhood Development Innovation. Thank you all for joining us. I've attended the event for many years, and I've always found it fun and exciting, and quite frankly, inspirational. Tonight will be a little different. We can't gather together, so it's virtual. My hope is that more people than ever will be able to tune in and find out what's going on in their city and celebrate some of the successes. For those that don't know LISC, the Local Initiative Support Corporation, we are a community development financial institution, often called an intermediary. We work to bring resources, capital, and knowledge to the city of Milwaukee and communities throughout the country. We work in over 37 cities and in countless communities in rural America. We bring the type of capital that our partners so desperately need. From seeding initial projects with grants and pre-development loans, to providing technical assistance, loans, and equity into projects. We aren't developers, we don't build projects ourselves, we do it with our partners. And tonight, we're going to celebrate many of the partners who are changing the face of Milwaukee. These are the people, the organizations, and the projects that deserve to be recognized. I want to congratulate all of our finalists and wish you all best of luck tonight. I want to thank all of our sponsors for supporting Mandy 2020, especially our presenting sponsor, U.S. Bank. And up next is Suzanne Zwaska, Vice President, Community Affairs Manager for U.S. Bank.
Thank you, Theo. I want to congratulate you on your new role as the Executive Director on behalf of U.S. Bank. We look forward to continuing our successful partnership with LISC, and I am personally looking forward to working together with you. It is an honor to represent U.S. Bank as your lead sponsor for the 21st Annual Mandy Awards, the virtual experience. U.S. Bank has been the lead sponsor of the Mandy's for over a decade. U.S. Bank has been a cornerstone of this community, with its founding dating back to Farmers and Millers Bank in 1853. Although I was not working at the bank at this time, I have spent nearly as long working on behalf of our Milwaukee community. In the year 2020 alone, U.S. Bank will have invested well over $1.5 million into the Milwaukee community, meeting the challenges faced by individuals, small business owners, and our truly outstanding nonprofit partners. Like many of you, I look so forward to the Mandy's each year. I always look forward to seeing all of the familiar faces, shaking hands, giving hugs, and sharing a toast. Please know that we are all sending out virtual hugs to you tonight. I will take this feeling with me this evening, having seen all of your faces, and I look forward to seeing you face to face with renewed appreciation in 2021. Next, I'd like to introduce the mayor of our great city, Mayor Tom Barrett.
Welcome to the Mandy Awards, one of my favorite nights of the year, the Academy Awards for Community Development in Milwaukee. I want to begin by congratulating Theo Lipscomb as the new Executive Director at LISC. We absolutely love working with LISC at the city, from Bruce City Match to trying to advance our 10,000 homes in 10 years, to working for more economic development throughout our community. That's what LISC is all about, and that's what we're all about here at the City of Milwaukee. So congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to all the finalists. I'm proud of every one of you for making this city even greater. Have a great night.
Thank you, Mayor Barrett, for your continued support. Of course, this event would not be possible without the collaboration and the investment of LISC's main partner. LISC's fortunate to have committed sponsors that stuck with them during this time. A special thanks to you for leading the way. Here are our lead sponsors. The presenting sponsor, U.S. Bank. The category sponsors, Brewers Community Foundation, BMO Harris, PNC Bank, Associate Bank, State Farm, Chase, Northwestern Mutual, and Wells Fargo. Our silver sponsors, Bader Philanthropies, Federal Home Loan Bank, Foley and Larder, Greater Milwaukee Foundation, and Northern Trust. Your media sponsors tonight, TMJ4, 88.9 Radio Milwaukee, Milwaukee Business Journal, onmilwaukee.com, Urban Milwaukee, Wisconsin Public Radio. And of course, a special thank you to all of our additional sponsors. Now, are you ready for the awards? So just a few pointers to help you navigate through tonight's live stream. Join in the conversation. In the upper right corner of your screen is a chat window to share your comments, your congratulatory remarks. And then in the bottom right corner, we are proud to offer closed captioning for this evening's event, as well as an interpreter for any of our guests in the deaf community. This service is courtesy of Professional Interpreting Enterprises, otherwise known as PI. Thank you for your generous donation. Speaking of donations, if you wish to donate to help LISC continue the great work right here in Milwaukee, simply click on the donate tab at the bottom of the screen. And if you have any technical difficulties, simply go to mandyawards.com/support. Now, here, the time we've been waiting for. Let the awards begin. Back to introducing the 2020 category presenters, DJ Bizon.
DJ Bizon here, and I am back to welcome our next amazing sponsor, BMO Harris Bank. Take it away, BMO.
Hi folks, Paul Fehrenbach, BMO Harris Bank. As much as I'd like to see all of you in person tonight, I guess we'll have to do it by video, and it'll be okay. It's still an honor to be here tonight to present the Cornerstone Award on behalf of BMO Harris Bank. BMO's success is directly linked to the success of the people in the communities we serve. Our bank is only as strong as the people in the communities we serve, and we are committed to improving Milwaukee's neighborhoods. This is why we're a proud sponsor of Milwaukee LISC, because LISC responds to specific needs in the community, making neighborhoods better and stronger through community development and revitalization. In the challenging times and these crazy COVID times, we know our commitment to LISC will support resident-driven organizations that are doing great things in the community where our employees and customers live and work. Our two finalists tonight do just that, the Dominican Center and the Neighborhood House of Milwaukee. For 25 years, the Dominican Center supports a resident-led revitalization effort to foster social change and is a resource for residents in the areas of safety, education, and family well-being, and housing and economic development in the Amani neighborhood, which lies in the heart of the 53206 zip code. The Neighborhood House of Milwaukee has served the city for nearly 75 years. Today, Neighborhood House continues to be guided by its mission to inspire and connect by strengthening families and the community, and provides quality programs and services for more than 4,000 residents annually. The BMO Harris Bank Cornerstone Award recognizes organizations for their commitment and effectiveness over time. Let's learn a little bit more about the Dominican Center and the Neighborhood House of Milwaukee.
The Dominican Center was founded in 1995 by two Dominican sisters, and the reason for them founding the center was to get to know the women in the area. They just wanted to know about them and what were some of their wants and needs. Over time, the Dominican Center has contributed two things. One is education, and the other one is engagement of residents. Those first women that they talked to wanted to learn how to read to their children, to help them with their homework, or either read the Bible for themselves. So that continues today. We have adult education here, and over the years, we've registered over 700 women and graduated many with their either GED or HSED. We're kind of the facilitator for what is happening between the residents and those who are coming into the community. And the way we do that is by making sure that anyone who's making a decision for Amani, the residents are at the table. We now have a number of residents that are resident leaders and really concerned about what's happening in their community. And so through the revitalization plan, they have become part of the three areas that they said were concerns for them, which is safety, housing and economic development, and education and family well-being.
A lot of resources come to the neighborhood, so our job is to vet out the right program for this neighborhood. We have partners ranging from mental health issues all the way to housing issues to help us walk us through some of these things so we can have the strength within ourselves to take care of the neighborhood for itself. So they are guiding residents like myself who know nothing about these things and are guiding me step by step and able to govern a neighborhood. That's what I look at Dominican Center as, the parent who is trying to nurse a neighborhood back to health again.
Neighborhood House was founded in 1945 in the settlement house tradition of offering full family, place-based services to Milwaukee families. We've been doing that for 75 years with a broad range of services. I'm proud to tell you that Neighborhood House is one of the very first Milwaukee nonprofits to be led by an African-American leader. Ray Richardson became our executive director and remained in charge of Neighborhood House for nearly 40 years. I'm proud to tell you that we're a Young Star 5 quality preschool program offering some of the very best childcare services. We've got after school for kids starting from kindergarten right through age 11. Then we've got a really strong teen program. In addition to our after school program and our teen program, we've got a really strong summer camp program that offers 11 weeks of academic and recreation summer camp work. We served 4,200 Milwaukeeans last year, including some of Milwaukee's newest residents. We're the largest educator of refugees in the state of Wisconsin, working with nearly 500 refugees last year and creating 49 new citizens. We've got a 93-acre nature center north of Oconomowoc, offering urban families a chance to get out and enjoy nature and learn about sciences. We're an embracing, friendly organization. I think that makes us more effective as a provider of services to Milwaukee residents.
My two oldest children are 18 and 17 years old. She came through early childhood, after school programming, and my son is still currently here in the teen programming. And I also have a 7-year-old who's in the after school programming. It's an amazing, safe place for your children to be throughout the day and during the summer. You never have to worry about them or their safety, and the staff here are really personable and nurturing and supportive of everyone that walks through the door. It's so much more than a daycare, so much more than an after-school program, so much more than a teen program. It's a family, and you're always welcome here.
And the winner of the BMO Harris Bank Cornerstone Award is the Dominican Center.
I would like to say thank you to everyone, especially the committee that was doing the interviewing. You did a great job, and thank you. And congratulations to the neighborhood house for such a good job they've done as well. We could not have done this by ourselves. It took all of us together, our partners and our employees, for us to work with the community and let them lead the way in what they want to have done. So we are very pleased, and we're happy for the community, especially for this win. Say thank you to all of you, and good luck to you who are coming up. Thank you.
Hello and welcome back. Hopefully you're having a great time here at the 2020 Mandy Awards. I know I am. So please join me in welcoming our friends from the Milwaukee Brewers Community Foundation to present our next award.
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. Gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky.
Well, I think we all agree that this season is significantly different for the Milwaukee Brewers as well as the rest of the world. But although we are operating differently, some things remain the same, like our commitment as a ball club to the community. Brewers Community Foundation has served as sponsor of the Public Spaces Award since its inception. Each year, an impressive group submits and deserves recognition for the enhancements made in our community. Brewers Community Foundation Public Space Award finalists this year, Kilbourne-Kadish Park and the Kinnickinnick River Plaza are both deserving. Both have enhanced their respective neighborhoods and now serve as renewed gathering spaces. Kilbourne-Kadish Park was transformed from an area filled with litter and crumbling concrete walls into a welcoming community green space and public destination. The Kinnickinnick River Plaza is a unique and innovative community-led revitalization. Once a disjointed space is now visually appealing, functional, and a safe asset for residents to enjoy. These two initiatives transform space led by dynamic community partners working together to maximize impact. Let's learn more about the finalists now.
Kilbourne Park is one of the oldest parks in the history of the city of Milwaukee. The park ended at the top of the bluff, and it was dangerous. There were drug dealers, there were prostitutes, there was a lot of crime, and we're trying to run youth programs and childcare programs immediately adjacent to the park. It was clearly an unacceptable situation. So we went to the city, and ultimately we agreed that the city could take the railroad right-of-way land and the sewage district land, which went down to the river, and bulldoze that back so you could open up a skyline view of the city, bring light into the park, and more than double the size of the park. It was a natural partnership that developed then between COA Youth and Family Centers and the city. 18 months after I got here, we had a lease with the city, which leases the park to us for $1 a year. We maintain the park and program the park. That meant our summer day camp was in the park, the family center was using the park for activities and picnics, and we pitched a tent on the side of the hill and started holding free summer concerts for families. It's continued to grow. We now get somewhere between 8,000 and 9,000 people a year coming out to these concerts with some of the best bands in Milwaukee. At the same time, we put in a soccer field in the park, which is now home to Simba Soccers. Of course, we have that amazing partnership with the city's forestry department, which helps to maintain the park.
In 2018, it was our 100-year anniversary, so we wanted to leave a legacy. And so we had determined this would be the perfect property to add more trees to the park. And we were looking for a park that we could promote urban trees and have a meeting place for people to come and see what type of trees we could plant between the curb and sidewalk.
We're proud of the park, we're proud of the partnerships that we have in the park. But I think the highlight has always been the location of that park. It is an amazing skyline view of the city of Milwaukee, and it's played a critical role in the transformation of the entire neighborhood.
This is the KK River Plaza. It was named by active community members and residents, and basically it's an extension of the current KK River Flood Management Project, which is at Pulaski Park, just right over there. This area used to be 27 homes, or made up of 27 homes that were deconstructed in order to make room for the KK River, which is right over there. Eventually this will all be a river, but in the meantime residents were confused as to what this green space was. There were these weird alleys cutting in between the space where people were observing a lot of crime. Through public outreach and neighbors coming together and really voicing their concerns, we were able to work together and turn that awkward space into something that's usable. And throughout the last few years, we've been trying to really listen to community members and add different amenities. One of the many things have been the installation of bird and bat homes, so working with local artists to design and also install. And then also we have the art panels, which are also designed by a local artist, and they depict the different cultures in the neighborhood and how they told water stories.
Originally it was just a pergola, a picnic bench, and a garden, and since then it's blossomed into public art and a trail and a nature space for kids to play, and so it's just became a great place.
And then we have this awesome path that cuts through the whole green space, which really encourages people to use it. And one of the main concerns that we always hear about is the reckless driving, so it offers a safe space for people to walk in their neighborhood.
Beautiful public spaces from everyone, but the winner for the Brewers Community Foundation Public Space Award goes to the Kinnickinnick River Plaza.
We just are so thankful for this award. We want to thank all of our partners that worked with us on this. It was totally a collaborative effort. MMSD, the two artists, Gabriela Riveros and Molly Oblinger, Rails to Trails, and Haggerty Museum of Art at Marquette.
Sorry, most importantly, our neighbors, the KK River Neighbors in Action, and they are here.
Woo! Hi, I'm Travis Hope, the president. Say hi to everybody. Thank you for winning. Thank you, Mandy. Thank the Mandy Awards and Lisk and everybody. MMSD 60th Street Clinic. Yay, thank you. Come visit the KK River Plaza. Woo! Yay!
DJ Bizon here, and I'm back. And I want to say thanks again to our presenting sponsor, U.S. Bank, for helping us put together tonight's amazing program. Next up, we would like to present to you another phenomenal sponsor of ours, PNC Bank. Take it away, PNC.
Good evening. I'm thrilled to be participating in this evening's Mandy celebration and representing PNC Bank, who is the official category sponsor of this year's PNC Bank Navigator Award. On behalf of PNC Regional President Chris Goller, our PNC local senior leadership team, and all of our employees at PNC Bank here in Wisconsin, we salute the success and growth of Milwaukee's Mandy Awards. We'd like to wish our congratulations to Lisk's new executive director, Theo Lipscomb, and the hardworking staff for pivoting and creating a dynamic online event that shines a deserving spotlight on community groups, organizations, and leaders who are not only inspiring, but are making a difference in the city of Milwaukee. At PNC, our aim is to contribute to the health of our community by acting as an integral community partner, especially to an organization like Lisk. And so tonight, we are here to honor those who are making a difference and want to shine a light on two fantastic finalists. The 2020 finalists have both influenced the transformation of Milwaukee's neighborhoods in different and unique ways. Sharon Jordan is being recognized for engaging her executive team and colleagues at Direct Supply, as well as increasing engagement with Milwaukee's residents and community organizations. She leads by example through her corporate involvement and actively creates partnerships in the areas of philanthropy, government, and the nonprofit sector. William Krugler's exemplary leadership in the area of business and workforce development has made him a catalyst for helping disadvantaged adults overcome barriers to achieve long-term employment through Milwaukee Jobs Work. In our great city, we are fortunate to boast these two stars as our very own. Let's take a look at the hard work and innovative achievements from both our finalists in the PNC Bank Navigator category. Thank you.
Sharon started our community service programs here at Direct Supply about 15 years ago. The energy and the commitment that she has created and sustained around Direct Supply over the past many years is simply astounding. Most recently, 49% of our partners, as we call our employee owners, volunteer. And together with family and friends, they dedicated over 10,000 hours to community service in the last 12 months.
Sharon's been able to bring large groups of people together on really important projects that have changed part of the world of Milwaukee. And it comes straight from her heart.
Some of my focuses are to figure out what it is that I can do in order to assist other people and also encourage friends and family members and coworkers to also get engaged and involved in helping. We work with organizations and people that are most in need and those that are most underserved, and in particular, youth as well as seniors. We're working with organizations like Community Advocates, with Hunger Task Force, and other organizations that have health initiatives that are in place in order for people to live healthier lives and just an overall well-being. So that's one portion. The other is education. So we're working with a lot of youth organizations right now to provide mentoring opportunities for them, because these are our future leaders. It also, of course, gives us an opportunity to work with some really great community organizations focused on their mission and programs that we can provide support to that's going to help them with the people that they're serving. So for me, it's a win-win. What resources do we have internally as a company to assist these organizations that are doing such great work in order to make our communities better?
I can remember back in 2010, the headline in the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel that Milwaukee is the fourth most impoverished city in the United States, and that really kind of hit me across the forehead like a 2x4. And so I had hoped to take my 30+ years of business experience. Is there some way I can take that background and experience and apply it in a different way to have a different solution to the problem of poverty? Milwaukee Jobs Work is a Milwaukee-based nonprofit organization that was started about 6.5 years ago with the intent of taking a different approach to workforce development, and the fact that we were targeting to work with hard-to-employ individuals who have been living most of their life in generational poverty and had struggled to find and keep employment. And we felt we needed to create a different model that really went deeper with the individuals that we were working with to really understand all the issues, the barriers that were standing in their way of employment success, and work with them to put together a plan to help them overcome those barriers. So we go deeper with the individuals and then we stay with them longer. So it's not just about getting somebody a job, but it's the whole process of staying with them until they get that job that lifts them out of poverty.
Well, I think what's important about the success of Bill is that he intentionally built an infrastructure, making it possible for people to continue to be able to succeed. So there was never anyone who actually wanted a job and wanted to succeed that was turned around. So the barrier of how do you get people to work, or how do you develop the confidence that you can go to work, Bill addressed that. And he did it successfully, and he's doing it successfully.
We do see people stepping up and changing the way they think of themselves and seizing opportunities that they would have never done before, except for working with us.
And the winner for the PNC Bank Navigator Award goes to Sharon Jordan.
Thank you so much for this award. I just want to introduce you guys to my village that is here. Because it sincerely does take work in the city of Milwaukee. We are so grateful for the opportunity. Thank you to all of the finalists for all of the wonderful work that you are continuing to do in the city of, I am humbled by this award. I am gracious and thankful for the opportunity to continue to do this work in the city of Milwaukee. Direct Supply is a wonderful company that is continuing to break ground, do great work, encourage involvement at all levels of our company. And I just want to thank everyone. Thank you to Mandy Awards as well as City of Milwaukee. And I just want to leave by saying something that my mom always taught me. She said, if you think that you're too small to make a difference, try going to sleep in a closed room with a mosquito. We all have opportunities to make a difference. Let's do the best that we can. Thank you.
Hello and welcome back to the 2020 Mandy Awards. Thank you to everyone out there watching. We're going to keep this thing moving as we have a lot of awards we want to get to tonight. So please welcome Associated Bank to present our next award for the evening.
Good evening. On behalf of the senior leadership team and employees of Associated Bank, we are proud to be the sponsor of the Associated Bank Trailblazer Award. This award recognizes an innovative approach to a problem that is producing demonstrative results. It's in this spirit that we honor tonight's finalists. The first is the Wisconsin first ever Deaf Story Slam. Ex-Fabula, Milwaukee Public Library, and the deaf community trained deaf coaches to hold workshops and a slam in American Sign Language and English and Spanish with Spanish interpretation. This unique project enables this community to share stories, celebrate deaf culture, and build cultural humility. The second nominee is Farm Project, a Proyecto Campesino, and it's a partnership between the Clark Square Neighborhood Initiative and the Cesar Chavez Drive Business Improvement District. The Farm Project's objective is to cultivate Chavez Drive as a destination for both cultural and economic investment. Let's take a look at a couple videos to learn more.
Ex-Fabula partnered with Mitchell Street Library, Milwaukee Public Library branch, and the deaf community to put on a Deaf Story Slam. The cool thing about this project is that it brought together these different groups to do something that had never been done before. The first Deaf Story Slam in the state of Wisconsin. There were deaf community members who were on a committee designing the whole project. The storytellers weren't professionals brought in from elsewhere, but they were local community members. And they were primarily people of color. We trained up 2 individuals to serve as storytelling coaches, and in the end, the event was at capacity. There were students from UWM who were studying ASL, there were deaf community members, there were hearing folks, and people were hearing these stories both in English and in Spanish, because we wanted to make sure that it was truly accessible to everyone in Milwaukee.
It felt great to be involved. The workshops were awesome. Getting involved for people to understand my story felt superb. I felt overwhelmed and powerful, but calm, because that's my story and not a lot of people had heard it. And when I learned that I had an impact on the security guard in the library, that was powerful.
The sad truth is that most hearing folks really don't have meaningful opportunities to interact with the deaf community, and the deaf community is really overlooked when it comes to arts activities. So this project was able to amplify the voices of the deaf community and lead to lots of learning for hearing folks. And ASL isn't just kind of signs for spoken English, it's a whole nother language, in fact, a visual language. So along the way, we got to adapt our storytelling process and really do a better job of serving deaf people. And hopefully, it leads to learning for other people to do a better job as well.
I'm willing to become a leader. I'm willing to become an educator to help people learn more about that, to let them know that the deaf community is here, and all you really do is have to ask, and together we can.
My organization, the Clark Square Neighborhood Initiative, got together with the Cesar Chavez Drive BID, the Business Improvement District, to form what was called the Farm Project. The Farm Project, the Proyecto Campesino, has as its goal to sow the seeds of arts and culture here in this commercial corridor, then to reap the economic development benefits of that work. So the Farm Project really validates that identity, that self-expression and community expression of culture, of the arts, and celebrates that in a meaningful way through a number of different ways. not just the creation of public art like Cesar Chavez here and the murals that we have surrounding us, but also through the form of artists in residence, of small shops, and giving opportunities to small businesses to have a fixed location with a very low risk commitment for a short term. The pop-up, which is just down the street here, and the pop-ups that we did last year, all have a very strong cultural relevance.
Through the farm project, they gave me the opportunity as the artist in residence to give me the tools I needed to create this community mural that's behind me called Tejiendo Raíces. I was able to connect with families in the neighborhood and gather stories that represented all of us, and really using our culture as a source of empowerment. The background of the mural, it has the street layouts of where the streets are located here in the Clark Square neighborhood. And the main symbol, those are called Ojos de Dios, which are eyes of God, and their meaning is to protect the community. And so this mural is like something that's up in our house as a whole, and how we invest our time and energy and uplifting us all together.
And the winner for the Associated Bank Trailblazer Award goes to Wisconsin's first ever Deaf Story Slam. Congratulations.
Wow, this is wonderful. I cannot express enough my gratitude. Thank you so much. My name is Mayra Castrejón Hernandez, and I am the representative for Exfabula. I want to take this moment and I want to thank Exfabula as a whole. I want to thank Milwaukee Public Library. I want to thank UWM Deaf Awareness Week, and I want to thank everyone who's involved in the GASP project. Thank you for all of our project funders, the National Endowment for the Arts, Milwaukee Public Library Foundation, and of course, Exfabula members. We could not do it without you. I also want to take this moment to thank the deaf community of Milwaukee for being involved in the planning, being involved in our workshops, as well as taking the time to share your stories. I want to say that you guys have lit this fire and you gave us this opportunity. And we are doing this with our second annual Deaf Story Slam. It will be free, it will be virtual, and it will be on September 27th. So please get involved. Hear our stories at www.exfabula.org. And honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you guys so much, and thank you Exfabula for noticing the deaf community and what we have to offer. We don't want to hide anymore, and we are here to share what we have, and you gave us a chance to share those stories with the community. Thank you so much. Love you all. Mwah. Bye.
I hope everybody is enjoying the evening so far. I know I am. So let's please welcome our friends over at State Farm to present this evening's next award.
704 Place Apartments in Sherman Phoenix have taken Milwaukee real estate to another level that no question showcases our city. 704 Place Apartments represent some of the best in affordable housing on Milwaukee's south side. 704 Place is a 60-unit apartment building offering residents the best amenities while appealing to families, veterans, millennials, foodies, and folks who value camaraderie, diversity, and community. Sherman Phoenix serves as a cultural gathering place and hub for entrepreneurs and local artists in the heart of Milwaukee's central city. The building off West Fond du Lac Ave was one of the many set ablaze during the 2016 unrest in Milwaukee's Sherman Park neighborhood. The building, formerly a BMO Harris Bank, was left with charred walls and broken glass. 2 years later, it was renovated and has risen from the ashes as the Sherman Phoenix. These two projects demonstrate what is possible when investment transforms real estate from a neighborhood liability into a neighborhood asset. Both of these projects truly advance our community. Let's learn more about the finalists now.
When I went to college, I went through a program called the ACRE program, and shortly thereafter I dedicated the rest of my life to developing community. 704 Place was created because I was raised in the neighborhood and I grew up here and passed this site every day. I truly wanted to find a site to develop in my neighborhood as my first project, and this happened to be it. So this project was a 60-unit development, which included mixed income, so 30%, 50, 60, 80% of that area median income, as well as market rate units. And it also is unique in the way that we have a supportive service component that identified both veteran and homeless individuals that could use services and created quality, affordable housing options for any and all people, and we were very inclusive and intentional in that way.
Really, I benefited greatly because I was on the street before I came here. So this building being built gave me a place to stay and have an apartment, you know, I mean, from being out on the street. So it was a big improvement, greatly improved my life.
I couldn't be more grateful. I feel like I won the lottery getting this.
So another feature that really was great on this project, we more than exceeded our small business contracting goals. We had minority participation, both on the contracting side and the worker in terms of hours that were spent on this project. We are Wisconsin Green Build Home certified. And also, we preserved one of the buildings that were currently on site, and we turned that into the community room, and what you see here, our workout facility, bike, and resident storage. So really unique in that way where we have an adaptive reuse and a new construction project all on the same site.
Welcome to the Sherman Phoenix. The Sherman Phoenix is a food hall, a cultural hub, and a wellness center all wrapped in one. It's an amazing entrepreneurial space. We have 30 primarily Black-owned businesses right here in the Sherman Park neighborhood. We're located at 36th and Fond du Lac Avenue.
It came to be as a response to the desires of our neighbors' hearts to have a welcoming place out of hardship. So Julie and I brought our respective expertise together and decided to take on the development of formerly the BMO Harris Bank that was burned during the uprising in Sherman Park several years ago after an African-American young man was shot by a police officer here in Sherman Park.
One of the unique aspects of the Sherman Phoenix is that it's really community owned. So we really built this project based on crowdfunding and having a number of local investors. So neighbors in Sherman Park were able to invest as minimum of $1,000 to become an owner. And what we see with that is that they become the shoppers and the loyal customers of the Sherman Phoenix, because when they buy a spring roll at Truman's Funky Fresh Spring Rolls, they're able to then help him pay his rent. And when he pays his rent, it generates the revenue necessary for a payback to the investors. So it's wealth circulating in the Sherman Park neighborhood by having that community ownership model.
It's such a unique building and concept. It's not quite a food hall, not quite a community center. It's a little bit of everything mixed into it. So business so far has been great. We've doubled our sales compared to our last location in downtown Milwaukee, and we've been getting great feedback from the community.
We have everything from coffee, bakery, pizza, wings, vegan, ice cream, to wellness opportunities. So we have jewelry makers, we have an apothecary, we have massage therapists, hair care, we have barbershops, we have a boutique for women's fashion. It's just a real broad range. It's like a new manifestation of a mall right here in the Sherman Park neighborhood.
All right, and the winner of the State Farm Building Blocks Award goes to Sherman Phoenix.
What a supreme honor. We are so thankful, Brandon. It is just a blessing to be in a category with you. It is without a doubt that we stand here and we appreciate all of our beautiful lives, but our Black lives matter, and this work matters. This is a time to be courageous. It is a time to do more good in community. So my hope is that we're able to continue to leverage this platform to shine light on all of the assets, to bring a pathway economy that is for us, for all of us. So with that, we're just going to tell you thank you. We are so happy. I'm so honored. Thank you, Lisk. Thank you.
Hello and welcome back to the 2020 Mandy's. Please welcome Chase Bank to present our next award for the evening.
morning. I'm delighted to be here this evening on behalf of all my colleagues in Wisconsin to build on our 20-plus year history with LISC and to present the Economic Development Award on behalf of JP Morgan Chase. While a healthy economy and strong business climate allows us and our customers to thrive, the truth is the economic opportunity isn't equally distributed. That's why we work with partners like LISC to identify programs to improve neighborhoods and to advance promising solutions that ultimately connect families to economic opportunity. When all our neighborhoods are vibrant and growing, we'll have the strong, prosperous city we all aspire to. The two finalists in this category exemplify both vision and innovation. Their undeniable footprint continues to contribute to the sustainability of neighborhoods and communities through business development. Our finalists tonight, RISE MKE Entrepreneurial Training Program and RiverWorks Week, have accomplished this by investing in our communities, by providing relevant training and resources, while supporting businesses that create family-sustaining jobs and create wealth. The RISE MKE Entrepreneur and Training Program, also known as RISE MKE, is a 14-week training program designed to ensure that emerging businesses don't start blindly. The program provides business development with a focus on marketing, branding, business network development, and other essential resources. RiverWorks Week provides an opportunity to celebrate and grow the network of local businesses, entrepreneurs, and community through a series of strategically planned events. The events include a weekly pop-up cafe, an entrepreneurial pitch contest, the Bid Awards, Holton Street Block Party, a Rube Goldberg machine building competition, and the Beer Line Trail 5K run. Let's learn more about these efforts.
RISE is a 14-week entrepreneurial program that works with startup businesses and entrepreneurs that have been in business for at least a year. And we work with the entrepreneurs and provide business development that focuses on branding, marketing, and business network development, along with other necessities and essentials that will prepare them and set them up for success.
And it's cohort style, so it really puts entrepreneurs together to working together and building a sort of a supportive team. Since inception, since 2018, the RISE program has had 33 alum to complete the 14-week training program. 31 out of those 33 are African American women. The national phenomenon that African American women continue to be the fastest growing group of entrepreneurs, that's the RISE program, and we see it here in Milwaukee as well. 26 businesses have either been sustained or created, and so we're standing in one of them, which is Vibes Creative, which is an existing business that through the RISE program, she was able to hone in on some opportunity and to grow and expand.
I was able to take a deep dive into my business plan, make a lot of connections, and figure out ways to increase my visibility within the community. With the program, you get a business coach, you attend workshops, resources that would typically cost a lot of money. You get those included as you go through the program.
For the spring of 2020, we're adding an additional cohort that'll be running at the same time, which will double the capacity of participants that will be participating in the RISE program, which increases the number of entrepreneurs that we're able to support in the city of Milwaukee.
RiverWorks is known as Milwaukee Creative District, and we really focus on bringing residents, community, and businesses together to improve this area. One of the great events that we have each and every year for the last 6 years is RiverWorks Week. We start off the week on Monday through Friday with a pop-up cafe, which is free coffee and pastry for businesses and residents of the area, just to come out and enjoy themselves. Then we have the Dolphin Pool. The Dolphin Pool happens on Wednesday. That's a great day for entrepreneurs to really display their businesses.
Yeah, so Dolphin Pool was really exciting. There were about 5 other companies that competed. We got 3 to 5 minutes to get up and speak on our business, to give some impact. I really like it because Dolphin Pool is a gentler version of Shark Tank. Being a part of that process really helped us understand where we're going, our journey, what we stood for. It also put us in a network of other entrepreneurs that are thriving that we keep in touch with through the Dolphin Pool alumni.
We also have the Bid Awards, and the Bid Awards focus on businesses within this area who really add value to what we do within the district. Friday night, we had the Inventor Circus, and that's also an event for the residents and businesses to take part. And it's kind of based on the Rube Goldberg ideal, and Friday night is party night. We blocked off Holden Street for the first time. We had great entertainment out there. We have live band, food trucks. Also on Saturday, we have the Beer Line Trail Run. So if you look at the whole week, it's really kind of based on economic development, bringing life back to this district. So Riverworks Week is really geared towards those individuals who need space, who need technical assistance. And what we also want to do is create our local economy. So I think overall Riverworks is a great vehicle to really highlight what's happening within this community and bring people together.
All right, and the winner of the Chase Economic Development Award goes to Rise MKE Entrepreneurial Training Program. Congratulations, guys.
Good evening. On behalf of the African American Chamber of Commerce of Wisconsin, we humbly accept this award. I'm proud to share that despite the COVID pandemic, our numbers keep rising. 52 alumni strong, 41 existing new businesses, and 87% of our alumni are Black women that will continue to rise with support from us all. Thank you to our Rise team, Jana, Deirdre, Michael, Ebony, Tiffany, and Dorothy. Working together, we've helped make this happen. And hats off to the Riverworks organization as well, an organization that is also doing their part to positively impact small businesses. In closing, an ingenious way to combat racism and the COVID-19 pandemic is to ensure economic prosperity for Black entrepreneurs. And we will do our part. This is our commitment. Thanks, everyone.
DJ Bizon here, and welcome back. I want to send a special thank you and shout out to our presenting sponsor, U.S. Bank, for helping us put together this evening's award. Next up, I want to welcome our good friends and sponsor, Northwestern Mutual.
Do you remember when we fell in love? We were young.
Good evening. I recognize these are not ideal circumstances to be gathering in. Though one good thing about presenting this way is I don't have to have those bright lights shine in my face like last year. But other than that, I do regret that we're not all able to gather in person. The Mandy's are such an iconic event in our community, and I know we all miss being together in person to connect and really celebrate the great work that you are all doing. I'm so grateful to LISC for finding a way to make this happen in spite of that. I'm really proud to have the opportunity to present the Northwestern Mutual Collaboration Award to this year's winner. As you may know, this is the third year of this award, which is really intended to lift up and inspire examples of collaboration among nonprofits that are reinvigorating our neighborhoods in ways that we all know could not be achieved working in isolation. But before I announce this year's winner, I did have a chance to reconnect with our past winners and was thrilled to learn that those initiatives continue to thrive because we all want and need those collaborations to be sustainable. For example, the partnership between WRTP and Wisconsin Literacy, which you may recall allows individuals to simultaneously receive their high school equivalency while pursuing certification in the construction trade, is expanding to include other sectors, other regions, and other partners. And it's also being recognized by the U.S. Department of Education. The Reclaiming Our Neighborhoods collaboration has refined their housing survey and is expanding from their 4 anchor neighborhoods to citywide. So we feel like the award is indeed having its intended outcome. And I'm excited to say that this year's awardee is equally as impressive. The 2020 Mandy's recipient of the Northwestern Mutual Foundation Collaboration Award is Training the Trades. Training the Trades is a collaboration between the City of Milwaukee, the Redevelopment Authority of the City of Milwaukee, the Social Development Commission, the Milwaukee Area Technical College, and JCP Construction. This group brought together trade students to renovate city tax foreclosed homes and earn college credit. JCP Construction serves as the general contractor, and MATC supervises the students on site. The benefits of this collaboration are really threefold. Students are gaining valuable hands-on experience and boosting their job skills. Tax foreclosed homes are renovated and sold to new homeowners. And as a result, neighborhoods are revitalized, the very mission of LISC Milwaukee. We are so proud to support this collaborative effort with a grant for $10,000 that can help to ensure that even more neighborhood residents can reap the benefits of this program. So now let's learn more about Training the Trades, the amazing people and organizations involved, and one of the homes they've renovated through this model.
So the Training the Trades collaborative model started with brainstorming over the city's inventory of tax foreclosed properties, and then realizing that they would present a good opportunity for trade students to get hands-on real-life experience to supplement their classroom experience. The Milwaukee Area Technical College, the Social Development Commission, JCP Construction, the City of Milwaukee, and the Redevelopment Authority of the City of Milwaukee all work together in this collaborative model. The city provides the house that becomes the training ground for the students. Social Development Commission and Milwaukee Area Technical College provide the students to apply their trade and learn the trades. JCP Construction provides general contracting and oversight in coordinating the overall work and build out. And the Redevelopment Authority provided seed money for this model.
We feel that we have a responsibility to the community to provide various pathways into very high earning fields.
Having a construction company, one of the biggest things, I guess in all industries, is just labor, just finding talented labor. And there's not a big pool out there of trained people, bringing them into the workforce. So I've seen this as being a good opportunity to get people hands-on training, understand what the trades are and what they need to expect when they actually get to a job site.
What better way to teach our students and the community on the construction trades than to do it, than to actually participate on a construction site, on a remodel, to say, hey, this is how this looks and this is how this feels. If this is a career path for you, we have further education and a pipeline to apprenticeship that would help you to a family sustaining job.
The City of Milwaukee forecloses on hundreds of homes a year. We also sell hundreds of homes a year. We have a list of properties and the collaboration team selected this property. This is a tax delinquent foreclosed property that the City of Milwaukee acquired in 2018. It's considered a cottage. It's a little over 1,000 square feet at 2606 North Holton Street.
The plans is to be able to replicate this model and keep it going and using the proceeds that we get from selling this first house to a new home buyer and using that to finance the next houses and just keep that process going on and on. So it's self-sustainable.
All right, let's hear from the winner of the Northwestern Mutual Collaboration Award. Only one person in this category, and actually it's a group, again, because of the collaboration. We want to congratulate Training the Trades. This is a collaboration that includes the City of Milwaukee, the Redevelopment Authority of the City of Milwaukee, Milwaukee Area Technical College, JCP Construction, and the Social Development Commission.
Thank you, Northwestern Mutual, for this collaboration award and for recognizing the Train the Trades collaborative team. It's a model that transforms property tax foreclosed homes into new spaces while providing students valuable hands-on learning experience. My name is Matt Hazley. I work for the City of Milwaukee's Department of City Development. The training program started with a simple idea, turning tax foreclosed properties into hands-on classrooms for students. Along with my colleague, Assistant City Attorney Greg Hagopian, we want to establish a sustainable program that would produce win-win results. We contacted the Milwaukee Area Technical College and JCP Construction and began discussing a model program where dilapidated city-owned homes renovated by students pursuing careers in the building trades. With our collaborative team, we launched the Training the Trades program. The City of Milwaukee, the Redevelopment Authority of the City of Milwaukee, the Milwaukee Area Technical College, and JCP Construction have a formal agreement under which MATC and Social Development Commission students rehab tax foreclosed homes. MATC supervises, JCP is the general contractor, and the students gain valuable real-life experience and earn college credit while boosting their job skills. The city homes become living labs for the trade students. Vacant and boarded homes are moving blight and improving the block and the neighborhood. After rehab, when the house is sold, half the sale proceeds go back into the program for the next house. Work is underway at the first house at 2606 North Holton Street. After initial interior demo work, COVID hit, altering student schedules, but everyone is adapting, so this house and this model are going forward. We want a family to live here, and we're looking for a buyer. And if that buyer steps up now, she or he can help determine the finished work. So let me make a sales pitch. If you or anyone you know wants to buy, please contact me. Again, half the sale proceeds will be used on the next project so that more and more homes can get rehabbed and more students can learn and hone their trade skills. I invite all of you to become part of this collaborative team. Thank you so much, Northwestern Mutual. We are grateful for this award. Thank you.
DJ Bizon, and I am back. And yes, it is that time. Time to announce the People's Choice Award. And to help me do that, I want to welcome our friends and sponsor, Wells Fargo.
Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours.
I'm very excited to announce the Mandy 2020 Wells Fargo People's Choice Awards. The goal of the Mandy's is to shine a light on people and projects that are working hard to revitalize Milwaukee's neighborhoods. The People's Choice Awards help expand that goal by sharing these stories with the broader public. At Wells Fargo, we share Lisk's passion for our city and applaud the organization's efforts to engage the community in this manner. We further believe this award recognizes and celebrates the central role community engagement plays in neighborhood development. Today, Wells Fargo is making significant investments in Milwaukee neighborhood strategies that are empowering residents and stakeholders to lead the change they want to see in their community. That is also why we are so passionate about the award we have now sponsored for the last 5 years. This year, thousands of people read stories, watched videos, and voted for their favorite initiatives through the Wells Fargo People's Choice Awards. This success was due to the dedicated work of finalists, media partners, and all of you who helped spread the word. I especially want to thank Urban Milwaukee for hosting the Wells Fargo People's Choice Awards again this year and streamlining the process to make it even easier. The votes have been tallied, and we have 3 winners tonight. Each winner will receive $1,000 and a Wells Fargo People's Choice Award trophy. Thank you for your votes, and good luck to all the finalists.
All right, with over 1,600 votes casted, the winners of Mandy's 2020 Wells Fargo's People's Choice Awards goes to, in third place, Kinnickinnick River Plaza. In second place, Sherman Phoenix. But the organization that received the most votes for first place, Neighborhood House of Milwaukee. And congratulations to all of the finalists and the winners. Every one of you is so deserving tonight, and we celebrate you all. So much hard work goes into the Mandy's, and this year was no exception. This event just doesn't happen each year. A very diverse and talented group of individuals from a variety of industries come together to learn about some of the critical issues being met by groups as well as individuals who apply. And each year, selection committee members collectively spend nearly 1,500 hours reviewing, scoring, debating, visiting sites, and deciding who will emerge to the top and be selected as the finalist and then winner in their respective categories. A special thank you to the 2020 Selection Committee and the Selection Committee Chair, Dion Grayson. What a great night. And another round of applause in the atmosphere for all of our finalists and winners. You are all true reflections of the best of Milwaukee. And to close this evening, let's welcome the LISC Milwaukee Board Chair, Roger Sandell, and Susan Zwowski of U.S. Bank. It's indeed been an honor to serve as your mistress of ceremonies tonight, and I look forward to seeing you guys again. Stay well, stay safe, and good night.
Thank you all once more for joining us tonight for the 21st Annual Mandy Celebration, the virtual experience. I am so happy that we're able to continue our tradition this year and publicly honor all of these incredible individuals and their meaningful work. Congratulations to all of the finalists and winners. Thank you to all of this year's sponsors. Your support has been essential to seeing that the Mandy's were brought to you this year without interruption. I would like to give a special shout out to all of those behind the scenes that put this program together for us. Cherie Dallas Branch and her team, Walden Productions, Silverwater Productions, and our own LISC staff, Patricia Goman and Amelia Pena. Once again, on behalf of all of us, congratulations to you, Theo, on joining LISC Milwaukee as the new Executive Director. And finally, Roger, thank you for your continued leadership as the LISC Advisory Board Chair.
Thanks, Suzanne. In these unprecedented times, it's encouraging and important to recognize the positive impact many people and organizations are having on our community. And a special thanks to you and U.S. Bank for its unwavering support of the Mandy's and LISC. To our wonderful Mistress of Ceremony, Shannon Sims, thank you for always doing a wonderful job. We appreciate your support and that of TMJ4. As LISC Milwaukee Board Chair, I want to personally thank the entire advisory board for their leadership and commitment.
Again, congratulations to all the winners. Please take time to sit back, relax, and settle in for more tunes brought to you by our very own DJ Bizon. Good night, stay well, and see you in 2021.
Well, there you have it, folks. Thank you for joining us here at the 2020 Mandy Awards. Congrats to all of the winners. I want to say thank you to Roger and Suzanne for that amazing message. And I'll be hanging around for another 15, 20 minutes playing some music for you all because, hey, I'm just enjoying playing some music. I've been having a lot of fun being your DJ for this evening. This has been a really great time for me. So hopefully it's been an amazing time for you as well. Once again, I want to say thank you to our presenting sponsor, our amazing presenting sponsor, U.S. Bank. And I'm DJ Bizon. I just want to thank you for coming in my house, having a good time with me. I truly appreciate it. So thank you for joining us.
Fuel injector, and them are infector, disease collector. Enough of them are going like them want come wreck you. Don't know the fact where you got in your center, but you know you not let them guys they affect you. Yo, girl, just give me the light and pass the joe. What's another buckle of more? Girl, let me know my sight and I got to know which one is gonna catch my flow. Come in at the vibes and I got my dough. What's another buckle of more? Girl, I'm looking hype and I got to know. Sometimes and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Cause since I come home, well my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like the dress. I want to come on over and stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, did you have to go to jail? But you have some up for sale. Did you get a good lawyer? Hope you did catch the 10. Hope you found the right man who can fix it for you. I shopping anywhere. Change the color of your hair. Are you busy? Did you have to pay that fine? But you was dodging all the time. Are you used to be easy? Since I come home, well my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like the dragons. Won't you come on over? Stop
again, thank you for joining us for the 2020 Mandy's. I'm hanging out for a little bit, just continuing to play some music. So hopefully you're having a good time with me out there. Thank you so much.
Look at my feet, all dressed in white. I go one day. I bet you $5 it'll kill your day. Talk about Finale, talk about Vietnam. I go one day. Talk about Finale, talk about Finale.
You wanna start something? It's gonna be
I tried to drink it away. I tried to put one in the air. I tried to dance it away. I tried to change it with my hair. I wear my credit card below. Thought a new dress would make it better. I tried to work it away, but that just made me even sadder. I tried to keep myself busy. I ran around in circles, think I made myself dizzy. I slept it away, I sexed it away, I read it away. Well, it's like grace in the sky. Sometimes I don't wanna feel those highs.
I like to see you right across the floor. I like to do it till you holler for more. I like to reggae, but you got too fast for me. I like to make love to you, can make me scream. So put it on red woman. What is wrong with me? Put it on red woman. Let's pretend for one night I'm the man in your life, and we do the things that lovers do. All the love and you, I give it to you, girl. There's nothing less than special when it comes to you. See, what we have is understanding that works so well for how we are. 'Cause neither of us has a heart to fall in love over again. Oh, no, no, my girl, but it's just that way tonight. No, I got some too, but it's just that. Lady, do not lie.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. It's Friday night, night Miller ride. The party's here on the west side, so I reach for my 40 and I turn it up. Designated driver, take the keys to my truck. Hit the shawl 'cause I'm faded. Honey's in the streets, say money, yeah we made it. It feels so good in my hood tonight. The summertime skirts and the guys ain't canine. All the gangbangers forgot about the drive-by. You gotta get your groove on before you go get paid. So tip up your cup and throw your hands up and let me hear the party say, I'm kinda buzzed and it's all because this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does.
again, I'm DJ Bizon. I've been your DJ for this evening's 2020 Mandy Awards. Still got a few more jams for you, so don't go anywhere. Once again, I have been your DJ for this evening. I'm DJ Bizon. Thank you for coming into my house. Thank you for not destroying my house. I appreciate that. But once again, that is my time. That is our time for the 2020 Mandy Awards. It's been my pleasure. Shout out to our amazing presenting sponsor, U.S. Bank, once again. But that is all the time we have. Thank you for coming, and we will see you in 2021. Peace out.
I like shot naked.